beautiful people. Welcome back to the Mrs. Best Reviews channel. I am Mrs. Best, and we have a regular co-host, James, from the Watch Your Mouth Reviews channel.
Hey.
Hello.
Everybody, like, comment, and subscribe. Show my girl some love as I have somebody with subwoofers blowing up my wall right now. Lord Jesus.
That was me not long ago. That was me right before this live, cleaning up the house, doing what I have to do. While you're checking the link in the description to subscribe to James's channel, I also encourage you guys to check out myself and James's new joint channel, Watch Your Best Friends, 3 for the E in best. We are trying to build our subscribers. We are at 32 subscribers, and the channel's only been around for about 2 weeks. So thank you to all 32 people who are subscribing and engaging there. We will be live tomorrow on that channel to do a segment called Besties After Dark, and we'll have Kiwan JTV as well as Shayna_MCD TV, who are going to be joining us. We're going to be asking questions about James. I think if you are a single person or someone who ain't married, that this will be a very good laugh.
It will be. Absolutely. Sharing the perspectives of my life is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait for the questions. I'm here to answer all of them. No question will go unanswered. I'm answering anything.
I still haven't come up with questions, you guys.
That is crazy and insane.
Look at his face. So anybody who does follow me on social media, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, shoot me some questions that you guys would like me to ask James, and I will include them, because when you know someone for a very long time and you kind of go along with them, even though there's times where he's done his thing, I've done my thing, I'm like, what do I ask him? So if you have some questions about James's dating life, singleness, his preferences, DM me, y'all, at Mrs._B3ST Reviews on Instagram and at Mrs. Best Reviews everywhere else. Please do, because I ain't got shit to ask y'all. I'm just keeping it real.
Insane.
Marry, Kill, Funk. We're not going to be doing, well, we actually are going to probably play Marry, Kill, Hunch as James. Marry, Hunch, Kill, as James called it up. Thank you for watching that video. I appreciate it. Y'all, I am not an editor. I had to take that video out of the live, clip it, edit stuff, add a beginning, add transitions. I was like,
you did a really great job. It was a great video. It was, I forgot how funny it was.
The Flavor Flav, I'm still not over that, y'all. But check out Watch Your Best Friends. It's a fun channel.
Yes.
We are here to get into the Housewives of Beverly Hills. This episode is titled, Do You Remember? I hope to forget. I do, because this episode was boring as hell. And Beverly Hills has its moments where it's slow and not the most intriguing show. So I'm not expecting like RHOA, Housewives of Miami, like Salt Lake City type of entertainment. I'm not, but I expect more than what we are getting. Thank you, Shandy. Happy Friday to you, by the way. It's Friday, y'all. The Super Bowl is in the Bay Area. And for those who are not from the Bay Area but may be here, the San Francisco 49ers play in Santa Clara. That's a whole different county and about a 45-minute drive without traffic from San Francisco, because the old 49er stadium was at Candlestick Park, aka Double Rock. Shout out to the hood, aka the Alice Griffith Projects. However the hell you want to call it. The old stadium used to be in the hood, so they had to move it because things were happening that shouldn't have been happening. So the watch party, the official Super Bowl watch party, is in Oakland, around the corner from my house. Then you got tailgate parties in all the clubs in San Francisco, as well as all the events and shows. But to watch the Super Bowl, you got to go all the way to Santa Clara, which is by San Jose, with a very small freeway with lots of potholes. And it's not near the airports, really. So I feel bad for the tourists, because we've been out here in the Bay. That's why I'm inside this weekend. I'm not doing it, y'all. I'm not. Because there's people looking around. Can you tell us how to get to the Golden Gate Bridge? Bitch, you in Oakland. But I digress. Am I losing weight? I am losing weight. I have lost 43 pounds. So I am losing weight. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. I am actually down to my high school weight and need to figure it out. And I still have a fupa. But I digress, y'all. Let's get into Beverly Hills. So leaving off from the crazy dinner that these ladies were having, it was supposed to be a birthday dinner. I believe it was for, I know
it was Dorit and Erica.
And Erica, yeah. It was a joint dinner. Two people I don't really care for, so I was kind of like, eh. But Amanda announced that she was verbally accosted. She was verbally accosted, and she was polite enough to give us the definition of accosted, which is, you know, basically an adverb for fucking with somebody, doing too much. But I found it interesting that Amanda opened up the thing to give a definition. It was like she was prepared for them to deny it, and it was like she intentionally used that verbiage, hoping that they didn't understand it. I feel like Amanda is one of those people who got a degree in counseling, who wants to tell everybody that she has a degree in counseling and wants to use that as a way to seem like she's more cognitively and emotionally intelligent and together than everybody else. Yep. Amanda. Now, I'm studying to become a professor of psychology, but I could go the clinical route and do the counseling. I was in a program for that, and I just don't understand why people would go through with something like that if they're not like genuinely wanting to help people and taking the ethics of it seriously. Because Amanda's behavior on this show is questionable, and I hope the American Psychological Association is watching. I do. I said what I said. Y'all can feel how you feel. I don't give a fuck. It's Black History Month. But Amanda, after she explains it, you know, she explains to Dorit that she was annoyed that after she explained what she was going through with her son passing and it being that date, that Dorit kept going with the issue. And Dorit somewhat apologized. She didn't really apologize, in my opinion. It was more of a, okay, I'm sorry. Now shut up so I can get back to talking about how I feel betrayed by you. That's what Doris gave. But next thing you know, Amanda mentions that what she said was a response that she was giving in a conversation she had to Kyle. So I said, not Amanda pull the Kyle on Kyle, because y'all know Kyle is notorious for doing this. Kyle is notorious for throwing everybody else under the bus who was involved but her. You'll be like, Kyle, did you say this about Erica and her divorce? Well, I was responding to Dorit. I was responding to Erica. So Amanda pulled the Kyle on Kyle. And a piece of me is like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
For you. But then the other piece of me is like, well, bitch, you foul in the most ways. I'm happy someone finally pulled a Kyle on Kyle, but then I'm looking at Amanda like, you dangerous, because you'll use your dead son as a way to get out of being accountable for something that was really harmless and helpful that you said.
Right.
Why not stand on it? How can you be a counselor and be licensed to tell and hold other people accountable while not being able to hold yourself accountable? Please make it make sense, Amanda. So I don't know. I'm tired of her in her jacket that's never actually on. It's just over her shoulder with her titties that look like they suffocated. I'm genuinely tired of Amanda. But in my opinion, Dorit and Amanda are wrong. Because Amanda, stand where you stand. Don't bring your family into stuff and don't expect so much from people you just met. But Dorit, if someone mentions that they cannot engage with you about some bullshit that you need to hear, but some bullshit because of something serious like someone passing, this is what you do, Doris. My condolences. I'd like to set up time and another date that me and you can work through this. That's it. So I'm like, y'all just dragging it. But how do you feel about that little part? There's more to the scene, but just that part.
Just that part, I felt like, to me, once again, I was with you on that one. Amanda, you should have just stood 10 foot toe down on the ground in the cement saying, hey, look here. I said what I said. I don't think you should be talking about this man on this camera and on this platform. I am trying to help you with your broke ass. Like, I'm trying to help you. That's why that's why they can't have me on the show. That's why they can't have me on the show, because I'm trying to help your ass. Anyways, like I was saying, Like, that's what you needed to do, Amanda. I don't know why you so scared of these women. I don't get it. As a millennial, you are letting us down to the ground.
Millennials are pretty resilient. We're a pretty like strong breed. And
Right.
I'll think of the millennials that went into Housewives of New Jersey. Rachel Fuda and that Danielle chick. They did not give a damn. Then we
They
can feel how
didn't.
we feel about them, but they did not let them old ladies.
Right. They showed the Rachel say you are a hot dog lip bitch. Whatever
Right.
she said.
And Danielle snatched up Jennifer Aiden.
Okay, for real.
Okay.
It wasn't that. It was like, listen, I tell y'all, they got it right over there in New Jersey, but this right here, I'm sorry, there's no way Dorit would have intimidated me.
No.
There's no way in hell. And you didn't get to Bose, did you?
No, but we getting there. We getting there. So Kyle talks to Doris. I'm sorry, I'm back to calling her Doris, but let me catch the comments before I go any further because I be messing up with the comments. Shandy said, yes, I see the weight loss every time you lift your own or your arm and point. Go home, girl. Thank you. Thank you, Shandy. I appreciate you. And your neck getting skinny. Yeah. I took a picture the other day and was like, my neck is so chokeable. I need to like figure out some exercises for my neck, but I don't know.
Me too, because I ain't got one, so I need to figure out.
I've always been very small, though. James will tell y'all.
Yeah.
Very small. So I'm happy to be getting back there because the ass was heavy. Not can't breathe boobs. Her titties always look smushed up under a leather jacket. Hey, y'all. I've been distracted. It's Mardi Gras time, and I'm able to watch it online. No worries, Kiwan. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. I really wanted to go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras this year, and it just did not work for my life plan. I'll be in New Orleans in May. Hit me up, Kiwan. Hit me up. Let me know if you out there. I liked Danny and Rachel. I liked both of them. I'm kind of disappointed in where New Jersey is. I had really good views too, covering New Jersey.
Right.
All the shows I have the most views on are gone. Basketball.
So I was a little bit more on the fence. I did not like Rachel. I was okay with Danielle. I was okay with her. I wasn't, because she was still new to the franchise, and so was Rachel a little bit. But I just did not. For some reason, I just didn't like her. I don't know why.
It happens. It happens. It happens. Her nose bothered me, but I digress. Loved her husband. Loved her.
Yeah, that was my dog. I loved him.
Loved him. Oh Lord, happy Friday, y'all. Your neck not looking like that chick from Married to Medicine.
Everybody go watch Carlos King's interview with Sawyer.
My medication for thyroid. I do have a thyroid issue. Brandy, you a nurse. Just saying. Take your meds, baby. Take your meds. Lord help us. I won't be home this year, but next year I'm there. Is Danielle and Rachel the reason the show is on pause? No. The show is actually on pause. Primarily, my brain just absolutely.
It's stopped. Just because
on pause primarily from Jennifer Aiden. They actually did the test filming. They were going to film a year and a half ago, but then Jennifer Aiden was going to do a cruise. There's like a Housewives cruise happening, as well as an R&B cruise, all this stuff. Jennifer Aiden said some like atrocious things and pretty much got canceled. It pissed people off. Then the stuff with Teresa. So I think they're just trying to figure out, if I'm being honest, how to move forward with New Jersey without Teresa, because y'all did test filming without her. It was said not to have been well, but you haven't brought her back. So
right. So, well, there's a rumor around the curb that Teresa trying to move to Florida. So there's that too, allegedly.
Let her go. Let her go to Florida, please. Please. Because I know she can't afford the taxes in New Jersey. That's one of the highest tax states in the country. But yeah, y'all, let's get back into the episode. So Kyle talks to Doris, and she's explaining that she's already told Dorit that she should stop talking about PK publicly. And Dorit is trying to act as if Kyle has never said this to her. And I hate Dorit for this because you're making me defend vile Kyle. Again, shout out LVP. You're making us defend Kyle. And I said this last season, and y'all in the comments, James, everybody kind of looked at me like, I felt like that cigarette scene with Dorit. The reason I didn't want to touch on it last season, though it was funny, I felt like it was disingenuous and showed that everybody feeling sorry for her is going to her head. I just feel Like Doris is looking for people to feel sorry for her. She's looking for a pity party. And it's getting to a point where it's like, just because you're going through a divorce, just because you're going through anything bad, it does not give you the right to mistreat people. It doesn't give you the right to snap on people. And it doesn't give you the right to suddenly become an asshole. It tells me maybe the way you acting is why you divorced, white bitch. But I digress. I'm going to let it go. But Dorit says that Kyle tried to Sutton her and basically do the exact same thing that Sutton did next year. And I was cracking up because Sutton was quiet this whole scene. We forgot that she was there. And Sutton was like, huh? Like, just looked at her. Like, bitch, now how I get into it? We made peace. I'm minding my business. And you talking, now you using me as a negative reference. I said, Sutton, I hope Garcelle is poking a doll that looks like you. I really do. I really, really do. Because this is what you get. You thought you was cool with this lady and was so happy to fit in with the cool girls. And look at her. Look at her, Sutton. She's doing you dirty already. I don't trust it, but Sutton's stupid. She sits there like a mute and says nothing. But Kyle and Doris essentially have a back and forth. And to me, Dorit is rude and she needs to learn how to shut up. And I agree with Erica Girardi. I'm kind of irritated with all of them because they're making me agree with people I don't like. Erica's right, though, about Kyle. Because I'm not going over this Kyle and Dorit beef. Mind your fucking business. James is going through a breakup. How many days a week am I calling you? And I'm like, yeah, have you heard from him? Have you talked about him? How are you doing? What's going on with the
right?
Like support your friends, but also understand boundaries.
It's right. It's like wait for them to give you the details and the deets. Like to me, and the thing about Dorit that I don't like is that she's voluntarily trashing this man. He's not picking up the kids. He's not paying the bills. He's not doing. And it's like, okay, so when someone has an opinion because you are forwarding this information to everybody, now you want to pick and choose what opinion fits based on if it benefits you or not. That's not how this works, ma'am. That's not how this works at all. And that's why I hate that she got me defending Kyle because no, Kyle is absolutely right when it comes to her because her and Mo get along regardless and neither one of them wants to file for divorce for whatever fucking reason. It's like you're not necessarily jealous, but you're envious the fact that they don't have a bad word to say about each other. But meanwhile, you are trashing this man's name all up and through LA. And it's like, and when that shit backfires on your ass, because it will, because he just recently put out a post saying, I'm never going to trash talk the mother of my children. That's going to make you look bad.
I always say a sober mind is one that's far more dangerous than one that's influenced. And right now, PK is sober. So she could say what she feels about him. But for the first time in the entirety of his marriage and knowing Dorit, he's sober and has a clear mind.
Right.
While this bitch is still ordering a Belvedere with some soda and some lemons and shit. But yeah, Doris, she's doing too much. She's doing too much. But at the same time, Kyle needs to place the boundary. You cool with Mauricio, and what people don't understand is Mauricio is still Kyle's husband.
Yeah.
When they meet each other, there's a hug and a kiss. So if Mauricio and Kyle want to still have that pillow talk that couples have, they can have that. Kyle needs to stop answering Dorit's questions when she says, did Mo tell you anything about it? Has Mo talked to PK? Kyle's answer should always and only be, I don't know. Me and Mo are separated. I don't always see him, and I'm trying to learn to live without him, like something of that nature.
Right.
But I'm so tired of Doris. I'm so fucking tired of Doris, y'all. Let me see these comments. I thought Jen got canned because of Jersey Mike's at the airport. Yes.
Yeah.
That was like a second thing that had happened after she had did something else related to that cruise.
I think it was right around the same. Wasn't it the same thing? Yeah, it was the same time. Yeah. So she did something else. Yeah.
Because I remember James kept sending me stuff because it was on, and he rarely sends me stuff. So that's how I know it's all over social media. Yeah. If that happens. But Jen, like, that was like a month of just unfortunate events for her. But I can't stand her. She can go. And her husband can't stand her either.
I liked her in the beginning, and then I started to dislike her because she got obnoxious as hell. And it was like, okay, you're doing too much now.
Kiwa JTV, subscribe to her, you guys. We'll be live with her tomorrow morning for Love During Lockup. I'm cracking up. Kiwa said, bring Caroline Manzo.
Caroline who?
Let me tell y'all, Caroline came back for Ultimate Girls Trip, the season that never aired. The reason it did it is because she accused Brandy Glanville of some sort of sexual harassment or assault or something crazy she said happened. And so because of it and legal issues, they didn't air the season or something crazy. So I think Caroline is done with Bravo for some time after that. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that she is, especially knowing how she was. Plus, I didn't care for the Manzos. I only like Caroline because she was the only one that would get Teresa together. Caroline could get Teresa together. But
yeah.
Other than that, I didn't care to watch her. Her food looked like she don't season it too. Doris and her tired storyline. They can go. A divorce will never be a storyline to me on a show called The Real Housewives. To me, that means you need to go start a new life away from the housewives, away from it all since you divorced.
Y'all, she need this check. She need this check, y'all. Why y'all trying to take away this lady check like this? She need this check.
If the bitch need her check, then she will work harder for it. Because you've been on this show, Dorit, now for at least 7 seasons or more. When you had money and all of that, you didn't want to show us shit. Now you're going through a divorce and you want us to feel sorry for you. Also, I'm tired of white women crying, especially rich ones, about shit that they go through. That really, Dorit's situation is just bad because of herself, in my opinion. She could probably be having a quiet, amicable divorce, but she won't shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
She making me like PK. She said, feel sorry for me. Oh, please, Doris. Garcelle needs a doll for all. She sure do.
She sure do.
She sure
they
do.
Stay with her, like Crystal Minkoff said. They stay with her name in their mouths, like all of them. Garcelle needs
to for her to respond, because the moment Garcelle responds to the show, they're going to become more relevant. I really think they're waiting on her to respond.
And also, y'all producers out there that keep interviewing Garcelle about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, stop doing that. Because I know Garcelle's tired of answering those questions. She's not coming back to the show. And we respect that, because I don't want her to come back to the show, because I don't feel like these women are going to treat her fairly.
She's got Netflix deals, Netflix shows she's producing and directing, Netflix shows she's starring in. She's got movies that she's producing. She's got a deal with Hulu. She's doing big things. Honestly, Garcelle and Candy are 2 people who are the best examples of coming on Housewives and utilizing the platform to reignite your career. Because when Candy came on, nobody really knew too much. She was still riding no scrubs from 99 into the 2000. Okay. And Candy came in. Now she's got plays, is doing stuff, is respected in business. Escape is back. I think Garcelle is the same way. Her career seems to be like full steam back. She's doing great. And I love that for her. Mm-hmm. I do. That's all Amanda was saying, talking about, okay, we'll hurt her. I can't go up for Dorit. Nobody can. We don't like Dorit.
Nobody, because it doesn't make sense.
Kyle Raggedy ass is trying to produce.
She was, but at the same time, she wasn't wrong, though. Like, as much as I want to say she was producing in the scene, she also wasn't wrong, because Doris is doing a lot for no reason.
That's the problem. Is Kyle is so unlikable, I think, for so many people. Like, we still know that Kyle is a friend to no one, but just because you're a friend to no one or not loyal doesn't mean you don't have a point in a disagreement. And Kyle had several points, but Doris ain't gonna hear it. She said he'd been talking bad about her to his friends. That might be so, girl, but he's not doing it on national TV every week. Period, Shani. Let them know.
That's hearsay.
That's what she don't get.
Yeah, that's what she don't get. That's hearsay. No one can prove that, even if.
And then Dorit doesn't remember. She forgets his friends, your friends. You only know Kyle from PK,
right?
You only have this show from PK. Go talk to your friends. I have friends. I'm on one live with one right now that is a friend outside of my husband that I've known before him. And a lot of people have friends that they have that don't deal with their partners and stuff. So I'm looking at Doris like, girl, bye.
Yeah.
Doris can get her ghostwriter for her upcoming coloring book.
On that bed, acting like she was writing something. Girl, get out of
She
here.
wasn't writing no book, and it's an insult to authors that
It
actually write.
really is.
Like ghostwriters do exist, but and it is very common, especially amongst celebrities who write like biographies and things like that. But like, what does she have to say that's going to make me want to read about her? What adversity has she overcome? What about Dorit's story is not the story of most white women in an affluent state in America? I just want to know. She's from Connecticut. That's all I'm saying. Precisely. Hi, you two. Currently driving. Will listen from not from the bushes.
Hey, Kevin Reynolds. Thank you for listening.
Good evening, Kevin. Everybody wish Kevin a prayer because he's in some of the worst traffic in America. That's all I'm gonna say. So
All
I hope
right.
that it's not bad this evening. I just every time I see bushes, I think of Ayanla. I just want to go to the bush and weep.
I think because I was just watching the Iyanla Fix My Life, and it was an episode I want to recap, but it was funny because child, she killed me with that cackle. I promise you, she do every time.
This show, I don't like the new Ayanla series though. I'm
I
kind of
don't
bored.
either. It was because she's not going over episodes that I feel are worthy to talk about. Like, where is them kids at that got abused? Like, where is? Oh my
And the
gosh!
people
Like,
are saying in the comments, "Where is the man with 50 babies?
yes,
Where is he at?
yeah. Where is he at? Where are them
30 kids."
episodes?
I
Like,
hope
maybe
they.
they'll come later. Maybe they'll come later, and when they do come, I'm recapping those. I am.
I feel like
I'm
they
not.
just have her on TV until Bell Collective and Love and Marriage is back. I really do. I genuinely do. Garcelle and Tammy Roman, they both knew how to leave a show and get something going. That is the truth. Tammy
Yep.
Roman's another great example.
Yep. She
Drew
is.
has been working as well. She has.
Yeah.
His friends are his friends, not yours. Case in point, Boy George.
I don't know why Tia Glover just popped into my head because she said she lived next door to him.
Tia Glover, anytime people have to announce who they've known, lived with, their status, it's not really what it is. Notice the truly elite and the truly rich never announce who they know, who their neighbors are, their status. They never announce none of that. She's picking episodes that relate to her new book.
That relates to her new book, The People We Mentioned, in some capacity. I'm only on chapter 3, y'all, so I need to pick it back up, though.
I don't know. I encourage everybody. Ayanla's entertainment. Ayanla can offer words of affirmation, but she is not trained or licensed to offer some of the advice that she gives. So I just encourage people to remember that. But I do love Auntie. Y'all, Kyle asked Doris to calm down. Oh, wait, we went over that, all of that. But Doris did get rude and tell Kyle to shut the you-know-what up. And she did this to Kyle while Kyle was explaining to her how much she does care about her. She's like, I do care about you. That's why I'm telling the truth. And I do think to a certain extent that Kyle and Mauricio care about Dorit because they were so close. But it's almost like you can care about someone so much, but if they don't want the help, if they don't want to hear you, they're not going to hear you or accept your help. So Kyle and Mo, let it go. Let this bitch crash and burn and spin out and all of that. But Amanda comes back at the table. She makes everything about her, even though these two who have a real issue that's deeper than Amanda and Doris's issue. And Amanda's like, I just don't like the communication style of this group. Bitch, then leave. Bitch, bye. Adios. Sayonara. Arrivederci. I mean, go. I don't understand it. If I don't like the communication style of someone or a group, I don't communicate. To the left. Me, not the box. I'm gone. I don't understand it. But Amanda then basically says that she has the expectation for these women to kind of communicate in a way that's going to work for her. And Bo stepped in with the wig with the biggest hump in the back of it that I'd ever seen. Let me tell you, Bo's outfit was beautiful. Body is banging. Fire the makeup artist and whoever put that wig on your head. Fire whoever did your braid down under the wig.
Here's the thing. She is committed to wearing these big ass wigs. This is like, to me, Bucky over there on Love and Hip Hop don't even do all of this. Now, come on now, Bose. Like, I don't know why you have to have these big ass wigs. Like, I know that shit heavy. Like, I know it is.
I've worn a wig once in my life, and I threw it in the trash. My head just felt stuck up under there. So I respect every woman that does it. But if you're gonna put yourself through that, make sure your wig look good, please, Bose. But Bose basically steps in, tells Amanda that because Amanda's like, I've never left the dinner party crying. And Bose is like, you have to be realistic in your expectations. You're not going to be able to get what you want out of people and how they react and how they communicate in every situation. And when that doesn't happen, you need to navigate it. I'm mad at you again, Amanda. You're making me defend our favorite local Uncle Tom sellout to our community. Happy Black History Month, y'all. And I don't understand why she's making me do this, because Bose is right. Bose is absolutely correct. And I actually respected Bose for not coming at her in a way that would like attack her. So I don't like Bose because of how she did Garcelle, but I do like how she interacts with the woman as it relates to checking them. But at the same time, Garcelle did the same thing. Never raised her voice, would try to communicate, was blunt. It just seems like they were more intimidated by Garcelle for whatever reason. But Bose did well at trying to explain that. And Amanda goes back to the BS, still talking about how she has never in her life left the dinner party crying. I don't even go to dinner parties like that in my life. I don't like them, but okay. And if I do, I'm not crying.
Okay, but I need to interject because she pissed me off with that comment. You weren't crying because the other ladies did something to you that forced that emotion. You were crying because it was the anniversary of your baby's death and you shouldn't have brought your ass to that dinner in the first fucking place.
Why do we have to remind her?
Why are you trying to? Because she made it seem like the other women were responsible for her tears. I'm like, no. And like you said, why are we defending Bose of all people? Really? Amanda, you really finna have us up here defending this lady like this? Really? I don't even like Bose, and I'm sitting over here defending her because she's absolutely right. You can't police people for how they choose to approach you if you said something messy and out your neck. Oh. But yeah, she pissed me off.
Interrupted your whole statement. But yes, Amanda is annoying. Shout out to Mr. Best who just came home. Anywho, you took my whole train of thought. James is weird like that. If my husband held my hand in Arizona, I would say
because y'all had to understand something. This lady is the most non-affectionate, most non-touchable like person I've, aside from my ex, that I've ever met in my life. Like, because let me tell y'all something. And see, that's how y'all get us. Y'all ain't right. You Aquarius, Gemini people. Y'all be doing shit the first 3-4 months of the relationship and then turn the shit off like a car. The car don't run no more. It don't start. See, it don't start no more. See? Oh, well, we fucked. That's how y'all be doing us.
Oh my God. Why is he laughing at you in the background? I cannot.
Because y'all do. Y'all, that's why I'm telling y'all. I don't know. Oh, y'all make sure y'all watch tomorrow on our collaborative channel, Watch Your Best Friends, as we talk about the next zodiac sign I should be dating. Because when I tell y'all, I'm having a hard time with this. I don't know which direction I'm about to go.
You just gotta ride the wave, man.
No, fuck all. I rode the wave, and I took a chance on a zodiac sign that I said I would never date again, or never date at all, because I don't like them.
Shade. Aquariuses are known to be avoided when dating. Aquarius,
I love you so much, but
I love Aquarius people, but it's basically a Gemini with all the worst qualities.
I know that now. I was trying to give
that again, friend.
No, I know not to do that no more. I know not to do that no more.
Don't do that. Find you like a Capricorn or a Cancer.
We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this on the live tomorrow. Don't give all the good stuff away yet. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow because since I'm gonna have you, Kiwan, and Shayna on the live tomorrow night, that is y'all chances to give me that advice of what zodiac sign and also ethnicity, because I'm about to be through with our black people too. That's another thing we're gonna talk about tomorrow as well.
Let me
Y'all
get to
not going, y'all not gonna want to miss this live tomorrow night. Y'all make sure y'all there. Make sure y'all there.
Yes, the link in the description to this channel. Wait, hold on. That didn't come out right. The link to this channel is in the description of this video. Look at God. She spoke English. I have her book as well. Kiwan has Iyanla's book. I used to read her books all the time. I have a stack of books I've been meaning to read that I have not read that I need to read. Yeah, it's a sad thing. A friend should be able to tell you the truth and you not flip out about it. If I'm constantly just agreeing with you, doesn't that just make me your minion? Yeah, that's not friendship. That's not a real relationship.
And the thing about it is, it's not that she doesn't want Kyle to tell her the truth. She wants Kyle to agree with her, and based on the forward knowledge that Kyle already has about PK. But what Dorit has to understand is that, okay, she has to go by what she sees today, not what she knows of him based on who you two used to be, because who you two were and who he is now from her is completely different now. Mm-hmm. So that's how she has to assess it. So I think that that's unfair. I really do.
You make sense. Kyle needed to shut the fuck up, though. You can't force help or advise or give people advice on Dorito chip. Not Dorito chip. Dorito chip, rather. Smoke a cigarette and drive off.
And I agree with this, Nia. She does need to stop, because I think she's coming from a place of care, but still has to be mutual or neutral. Maybe neutral.
Nia can read people for like a living.
She really can. I need her up here with us.
Right. Her hormones were raging. I'll pretend that's why. Let me be delusional. Bose thinks she's the high. Bose thinks the higher the wig, the closer to God.
Well, it'd be weighing her down and bringing her closer to the flow. If anything, I mean, that wig ain't getting no higher than the ceiling. I promise you, that wig is heavy.
It's heavy.
That wig is heavy. Both can have wings like Jeepers Creepers, and she still ain't getting to the sky.
If she wanted to be close to God, she might not be making a baby with a man that she's only been with for.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
Didn't even have the key to her house last season, but I will digress.
Oh, we got to talk about that, don't we? Oh,
that wig looked heavy and hot, and all that makeup is concealing. Sweat in her face. The makeup holds the sweat. She's got to figure it out. Bose just needs a new team, because she really is a beautiful woman. Body is tea. She just needs a new team. Amanda is the new Sutton. I agree. Let me see. On another note, it is refreshing to see Amanda and Dorit go back and forth with one another. What we are seeing is a millennial Karen versus a Gen X Karen going at it. Right. Get your popcorn.
Right. That's funny.
No, because Kevin Reynolds just clocked it. He clocked it, because it's a Karen against a Karen. And what's funny is it's a shady Karen against another shady Karen.
Right.
Those allegedly has an MLM shady type of scheme going for their business and is manifesting bullshit. And the other one, if I was Liberty Mutual, State Farm, Allstate, I'd be investigating them claims for them.
Me too. But y'all gonna be all up on Wendy case.
Right.
State Farm, Liberty Mutual, whoever she got. How did that investigation go? Did y'all review the camera footage?
Did
y'all check the phone records that they left by the door?
She said off topic, Bose can mediate, but I remember Garcelle mediating got her yelled at. Exactly. I feel like with Garcelle, because of how popular she became, she became a threat. I also think because she's a Black woman that became popular, that threatened them even more. I do think it's a matter of women that they're threatened by versus, because I don't think they're threatened by Bose at all. I think that she's Bose just there. Rich. She's rich, but she's not a fan favorite, and I don't think she ever will be. No, it's based on how she started. Kevin, you on timeout. Right. But I agree. So Rachel Fuda looks like a character from Whoville. She does. If they ever bring that back, please, Rachel, audition for the movie. You would be very good. It's the nose. And no shade to the babies. They look like her little Whoville kids. Do y'all remember that movie? That the Dr. Seuss movie? They really do look like them. Like, it's crazy. Maybe that's why. Happy Black History Month, y'all. Be happy for certain things. It'll protect you. Yeah, Aquarius, yeah. I love Capricorns. My bestie's a Capricorn. I love Capricorns. They're fun.
I couldn't date a Capricorn, but I do love them. I do.
I like them for having fun, not for nothing deep.
Yeah, I don't think I could be. Yeah, it's not for me. A Cancer.
I love Cancers too. Cancer, Gemini. Love y'all.
I'm gonna have to research Cancers. Naya, come to the live tomorrow night and we'll talk more about it.
Cancers are great. I think Cancer men are great. But if they're too emotional, they tend to like to put their hands on people. And that
never mind. No.
You just gotta find one that's balanced. It's the Tower of Babel, because what the fuck statement is it trying to make? Both of them blondes think that their talking points mean something. I'm trying to tell you. But Amanda, is crying to Dorit. We're still at this damn dinner party. And Dorit ends up screaming when Amanda's like, I've never left so upset. But I thought you were in a cult.
What the fuck?
She spoke
that got to do. Yeah.
In a cult. First of all, to be in a cult, if people understand cults, it's something that changes the entire psychology of your brain. It really does. It's trauma. It usually involves abuse. So just because someone says that they've been in a cult, just because someone says they've experienced abuse, does not mean that you use it as a way to prove that they may have left the dinner party upset. Like, Dorit has no coof. I'm not surprised. I'm not going to beat it too much, but Dorit has no coof, no sense. She needs to go back to Connecticut and just sit in the snow in the mountain and be away from us. That's all I can say about that. And Amanda then decides, after Dorit says that to her, to announce, you're downplaying my feelings. I was up all night. I woke up crying and breathing heavily. My heart rate was going. My body experienced a physiological threat. Bitch. If someone ever told me that they experienced a physiological threat from me, I would slap the shit out of them to give them a reason to really feel threatened. Now you got something. Because you're not going to tell me that you felt the physiological threat from me when you were talking about me and chose to come outside on a day that should have been about you and your family. But okay, Amanda. Amanda's, I don't know how this is going to
go. She's a strange one. Because she doesn't live in reality. Like, she just doesn't. Like, we're in reality time that you can say that someone imposed a physical, or was she not a physical threat?
Physiological
threat. And they didn't do, but you're the one who caused everything. Now, was it messy as Sutton to bring that back to Dorit? Absolutely, but that's what Sutton is paid to do on the show. So I'm not really too mad at Sutton for doing it, but at the same time, you said it. You don't know this lady, so you said it. So, and therefore, all you could do is stand in it. Yes, I said it. Who gonna whip my ass?
And what she said wasn't even that bad.
Right.
Said, I feel like it could not work out well for her. It could come back and get her. She didn't say it's happening. She didn't say she's stupid. She didn't even say nothing that bad. So for Amanda to be so afraid to stand in it just lets me know maybe you are not cut out to be on the Housewives of Beverly Hills or any show, because as James said, yeah, I said it, bitch. And what you want to do?
Right, because that's exactly how I would have said it. I'd have sat there eating that food, because y'all know I'm gonna eat. If I don't do nothing else at the restaurant, I'm gonna eat, and I would have been up there eating. I said it, and who gonna whip my ass?
Who gonna write? Who gonna, in the words of Sheree, who gonna check me, boo?
Right. See, but y'all know me at this party. I'm Jennifer Tilly at this bar. But Jennifer Tilly was eating and ear hustling. Had that look of ear.
Wait, I can't hear them, guys.
Yeah, what you say?
But she waited until her plate was empty, and then she
That is me. I'm telling you, I am Jennifer Tilly. I'm nosy as hell. I'm like, wait, what she say? Oh, okay, she ain't saying nothing. Okay, I'm gonna eat this food up. Jennifer Tilly is me, looking tacky as hell, but I loved her. I swear, I loved every part of Jennifer Tilly to see. I did.
I loved it. Jennifer Tilly is doing her job in providing comic relief, and I think she plays Friend of perfectly. I really do. Jennifer Tilly and Kathy Hilton, I'll give them. They do Friend ofs well. Y'all, the mess was the mess. That is the mess. But Rachel. Okay, Rachel Zoe. I used to like
Yeah,
Rachel
she
Zoe.
on my nerves.
I
I
never
don't even
loved
know.
Rachel Zoe, but I did used to like Rachel Zoe. I think she's talented in what she does with fashion, but I think she is the most boring housewife that has ever come on any Housewives franchise that I've seen.
No,
And I'm sure there's some I'm not thinking of, but Rachel Zoe bores the hell out of me. Number one, Rachel Zoe had a divorce that was announced, and she's like, what can you do? I'm all right. We know you're not all right. I'm not going to fault her for that, but where's your personality, Rachel? Where's the emotion? If you behave the way you behave on the show in your marriage, I can understand a divorce because I'd be bored and need a girlfriend too. And I know that sounds mean, but she just gives me someone who like got comfortable and probably stopped paying attention to the relationship or the man or whatever the hell. And I'm not saying her dude is right, but we don't know anything. All I can do is specify and wonder because we really don't know much about Rachel Zoe other than what we already knew before she came on the show. We knew that she lived in Beverly Hills. We knew she was in fashion. We knew she had 2 kids. We knew that she was separated. We knew all of the things that we see. So I'm kind of like, you're not giving us much. And when you do give us something, you want to go outside and break down because you are making Dorit and her situation about you. This isn't about you, Rachel. So I'm going to do Rachel like I did Amanda. If you were too upset to come out because your divorce was recently filed and announced, it is all over the tabloids, and being around someone else who's going through a divorce is triggering, then this would have been the time to stay the fuck home. I don't care about Rachel Zoe's fucking tears. And I was hollering. The only part of this scene worth it is Jennifer Tilly. No, go back in the kitchen with the cake. Go back. And the waiters turn it around like, oh, okay. And then they'll be like, no, come over here. Because Kyle was like, fuck that. I want out. We going to eat this cake and go. Jennifer Tilly went running in her cute little dress outside and was like, yeah, Kyle wants you to come in because they're doing the cakes. Just like Rachel is in tears. Okay. While I'm looking at Rachel, like this is an odd time to be in tears. The lady is in tears. And Jennifer's like, can y'all come inside and get this cake? It's your birthday. Come on. You know what? All I'm going to say, I wish you the best, Rachel, but I think you should have joined the show when your divorce was final. That's just my opinion.
Right.
About it.
I agree with you. I was actually going to say the same thing. I feel like this was the wrong time for her to come on the show. Like, I don't know much about her, y'all. I just learned about her recently. It is giving you need to make sure you have secure funding because you knew, this was going to be a great check for you. That's what this is giving for me when it comes to her. I haven't ruled her out of whether I like her or not. I'm still on the fence with Rachel Zoe, but for right now, it was given very microaggressive, white woman in distraught over a flat tire. Like it just really was just given. And I'm not for that. Like to me, I thought she would be fun, vibrant, and she's very just. It's like I want to give her a hug.
Season, so I'm gonna give her a chance. But if we think back to Rachel Zoe in her show, she was a slightly like minimally more upbeat, but still pretty mellow. But that was a time where that was what you got on reality TV. Now we're in a time where we expect a little bit more. Reality TV has evolved so much since Rachel had a show, and I just don't feel like she's able to evolve with it. But I want to give her a pass because she is going through a divorce, and her divorce, her and Kyle get a pass with me with how they handle their divorces, because when you have been married to someone for more than half of your life,
right?
I don't think anybody gets to tell them how to navigate that. Same thing with Nene Leakes when she went through her divorce. I gave her some grace, but Rachel's boring right now, and it seems like when she's not being boring, she's messy and gossiping and trying to come for Amanda. And it's like, wait, you're new too. Why is Amanda the only one getting new girl treatment and Rachel's being treated like royalty? But
right.
I mean, we know why, but yeah, that's the problem with the pretentious cast, shall I say. Let me catch the comments. Caroline Manzo from Housewives of New Jersey is a self-righteous snob. Well, sorry, not sorry. That is Kevin's catchphrase. Will agree. She sure could get Teresa together. Enjoyed all of it. Yeah. Outside of her getting Teresa together, Caroline is awful. And I've always felt that way. People don't like that I feel that way, but I could really give a fuck. She should drive through the hood. That's a physiological threat, bitch. Wait, Naya.
Naya.
Naya made my husband chuckle. That's my thugging.
I'm just trying to picture her in that orange Porsche driving through, Compton or Crenshaw or South Central. No, she can. Hell no, she. Well, hell, she might walk out with a boyfriend. Hell, somebody gonna hop in that Porsche.
No, Bay Area niggas, she might leave with a man and some chicken. You just never know.
You just never know because she's very beautiful. So yeah, I could definitely see her leaving out with somebody. Somebody hopping in that Porsche. He gonna have a blunt in one hand and a chicken wing in the other. I'm telling you.
That's actually, though, not to get serious, Naya, that's actually a really good explanation, though, because our bodies actually do experience physiological threats in environments similar to the hood. So shout out to you, Naya. You smart girl. You smart. Accountability is scary to a housewife. It seems
it is. Yeah, it is.
And Tilly picked up her chair and moved closer.
Yeah, the way she was ear hustling and eating that food, I was hollering the entire time. I love.
It was Sutton trying to whisper and get her to be quiet, and she's like, "But I can't hear."
Right.
I love it. Oh yeah. Amanda gave her opinion about something. They all have their opinion about Doris and talking bad. Yeah, but they like to pile on new people with opinions. I thought it was just me with Rachel getting on my nerves this episode. No, I think we want to be empathetic to Rachel because what she's going through is devastating. But it's hard to be empathetic when you've been going through this devastating thing coming for the other newbie who you should be trying to align with.
Right.
And talking shit behind her back, but never saying anything to her face. It's like, why are you here if all you're going to do is talk behind your back? So far, Rachel's always giving Karen Huger.
Oh. And that is not a good thing. Karen Huger? Oh no.
Because that's what Karen does. She's a confessional gangster. Sometimes she'll come back with a quick little witty read, but if somebody comes back at her, she can't keep it up. She just can't. Thank you, Q1. I'll eventually look. I still got to come up with my own questions. We will be having a live on our Watch Your Best Friends channel tomorrow. We're going to be grilling James with questions. He says he is an open book and we can ask him anything. I'm struggling to come up with questions, so I'd like to offer our subscribers the opportunity to DM Mrs. Best Reviews on Facebook.
Yes, please. I don't want to see the questions before. Like, please only DM her. Do not DM me with her because I don't want to see. I want to be shocked. I want to be stuttering. I want to do everything in that live. I want the punishment, y'all. So, yes.
I want the punishment. God help him. He wants the punishment. But yes, we will be live. DM me Mrs._B3ST reviews on IG. Yo, questions. Let me get back into these comments. Can I be the minority? I don't know her, didn't follow her or watch her, so I'm enjoying her with a clean slate. She's not a follower, and I appreciate that. I think that it's good to be in the minority, and everything you said is true. Because she is not a follower. I do like that about Rachel. It just seems like she avoids the drama. And if she would say the things that she says when talking shit to Dorit or in her confessional to Amanda, because we know Rachel's not a rude person, then I could get with Rachel. But right now I'm bored, but I always give people a first season pass.
Right.
Except for 8.5. Rachel looked like she feel like she can just get over being Rachel Zoe and wearing boho clothing. She does kind of give that, but she wouldn't get away with it if the cast didn't kiss the ass of anyone relevant who joined the show.
Right. And,
they do that. Kathy Hilton, now this, and I'm sure they'll do it again. Blow out your fucking candle so I could go home. Oh, I could agree with that. She needed a day off. She was distraught. I mean, it's not funny, but it kind of is. Yeah. Take a day. I thought Rachel was divorced. This whole time she's been screaming about hot girl summer. So Rachel was married for like 20, almost 30 years or something.
30 years, yeah. It'd be 30 years next year.
She was separated. He got a boyfriend. It sounded like the boyfriend, or no, she separated her husband. The husband got a girlfriend. The husband went to pick up their kids at the school with the girlfriend. And then Rachel was like, hell no, I want a divorce. Which was kind of dumb because while you're not divorced, the judge is more likely to do some sort of order through separation. But when you are divorced, he can bring whoever the fuck he want around his kids.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
the agreement. So
it's like, why? Okay, Rachel. Okay.
I cannot with Kiwan. Not I'm a stand up for raggedy Ponzi scheming operating Amanda. Allegedly.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
Not you threw your wig in the trash. I sure did. The year was 2012. I threw that shit in the trash. Sure did. Waste Management came and got it. Thank you.
What kind of wig was it? Was it one of them like short bobs, or was it like a very long?
It was just like a lace front 16-inch. I bought it because I had to go to work. This was back when I was younger. In 2012, I was 19. I was working in daycares and stuff, partying. And I don't know what happened. I went somewhere and my hair, I had like a perm and some other tracks and stuff. That shit didn't work out. So I stopped at the beauty supply on Lakeshore, bought a wig, threw it on my head. It was lace front. I said, I was so hot all day. I don't know how people wear wigs. I don't. Yeah, she was with her husband for a long time, Naya, a very, very long time. It wasn't even a Bose inspired wig. It wasn't heavy, but like my hairline not breathing, and that's where the caps hold you. That was too much for me. I grew up with dreadlocks, so the whole wig thing is just a lot for me. It's a lot. James, knock it off messing with us Aquarius people. Yes, Aquarius are can be very distant, no fault to anyone else. And for that, people do not get it. Aquariuses are like Geminis. I'm sorry, they do have a lot of traits that turn people off. But we love our local Aquarius, Kevin Reynolds. Shout out to Zaire as well. That's my bestie's daughter. We love our Aquariuses. And Kevin has a birthday coming up, y'all. So let's give him an early birthday. It's very close. I believe it's tomorrow, right? Is it tomorrow, Kevin?
I don't know. Kevin watching the playback. He ain't caught up with us yet. But yeah, I'm Kevin Reynolds. Let me explain something to y'all, to you Aquarius. It's no disrespect. But here's the thing. There's two traits that y'all have that y'all need to do some very big soul searching on. One, y'all lack of affection. And two, the fact that y'all don't let shit go. In the words of Sutton, you've had your fun, let the mouse go. Because y'all will hold on to shit for some dear fucking life. Dear fucking life. Like, we done moved on. Hell, I done forgot I did the shit. You'll bring up some shit I did 5 years ago. I'll be like, I done forgot I did that. Sorry.
Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. We all do that.
Y'all do that, and it'd be the most terrible shit ever. Be like, let that shit go.
I always say when dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius, it's best to just behave as best as you can because we won't forget and we will remind you.
Yes. Y'all will. And I have a terrible memory. So whatever I did, which I'm really not that bad in a relationship. Actually, I'm kind of like, I'm a weird Taurus. Because my love language is act of service and the next would be physical touch. I am probably the best loyal, like somebody that you will have just because I'm always there. Most Tauruses is stubborn. They're like, look, I'll get you when I get you. I'm not that way. And I wish I was that way, but I'm just not. I don't have it in me. My mom didn't raise me that way.
That's a good thing. Lord. But y'all, I'm not going over Alexia's wedding. She does a walkthrough of her wedding. I actually like Kyle's daughters after watching Buying Beverly Hills. I think she and Mauricio did a great job with them, but I'm sorry, Alexia is not a real housewife. I know that her wedding came out wonderful. I hope that she enjoyed it. She seems like a sweet girl. Her
I have two things
out of nowhere though. Huh?
I have two things.
Make them quick.
Kyle, wear your hair like that from now on. Because you was looking cute in that scene. Wear your hair like that, swooped over like that. You was looking cute in that scene. And I saw you flirting with Mauricio on the low. You think you slick. But I ain't mad at you because I still your husband. So yeah.
I just want these people to like stop. Like I get that we watch.
I don't understand.
I get that we watch their kids grow up. There's rumor too that they're back together. But with them, I just wait to see. But their kids are grown. Let your kids live your life, or give Kyle and Mauricio their own show or something on Bravo instead of what he did on Netflix. But I don't care to see scenes like this. Kyle tells us so much while telling us nothing at all, so I'm over it. We see another kind of nothing scene. Kathy speaks with Rachel, who bored me. She claims she doesn't know if she is being judged by the group because of how they treat Dorit. So now Rachel is doing this bullshit Bose did when she came to the group, where people just want to feel sorry for Dorit. We're not going to do it. Dorit, you may get your cast members to feel fucking sorry for you, but you can't get the audience to feel sorry for you. I still haven't forgot that you are not even supposed to have a job, and were only offered a contract after some shit popped off seasons ago after Renna and all of them left. Like, Dorit was supposed to be cut. She didn't have issues with PK. And if Erica Girardi didn't have that scandal drop, Dorit was not supposed to be about that season. The only reason she's there is because Erica and Tom got exposed, and Bravo was like, this is not a time if we want to keep Erica to get rid of people. That is the only reason this lady is on the show. Y'all don't believe me? Go backwards and you can Google the reports that were coming out about Doris supposedly not getting a contract to come back with a diamond. And Bravo, y'all should have let her go, because
I'm trying to tell you, what benefit will we have to keeping her? She ain't giving nothing just because she got into it with. I feel like, because from what I understood, and this is allegedly, that production really doesn't like Kyle at all. They don't understand why Bravo wants her back. So maybe they keep Doris just to spite Kyle. I don't know, but it's yeah.
I could see people liking Kyle for a little bit or at first, but the way Kyle moves, I don't think she can keep long-lasting friendships. That's why every other season she has a new best friend. Since season 1, Kyle always has a different friend. The only consistent people are Faye Resnick, who's shady as fuck herself if y'all Google her. Naya says Kyle needs to stop filming with Mauricio because he's oblivious to how she is still wrapped around him. I actually think everyone's reading him wrong. He's not oblivious. And
no, he's not oblivious at all.
And he still cares. I think Mauricio just wants to swing his dick from here to
the
world.
Y'all have to understand, this man has been with...
Baby, I want you back. I think he will come right back to her.
He is. But the thing about it is, this man ain't had no wild nights. He's been married to his lady since he was in his teenage years. So you have to understand, that's a long time to be with someone and never really experience your being. So I think what he's doing is really just being outside and getting that chance to experience while he's still young enough to do it. I think that's really what he's doing. But I think it's going to get to a time where he's going to be too tired because he's old. So he's going to get too tired and he's going to come back home. And she's going to be right there waiting on him. So that's just what it is.
Especially with the fact that Kyle's oldest daughter, who he treats like his own, Farrah, if she wanted to run the agency, go watch Buying Beverly Hills. He is trying to set up Alexia or Farrah and them girls to run his company. I don't think Kyle and Mauricio will end up divorced. I don't think so either.
I think he's doing all the things he wanted to do, and he got a new clothing line coming out too. So I think he's just doing the things that he wasn't able to do while attached to her because it was always about her.
Yeah. He but also it's no harm, no foul. They could stay separated as long as they want. Because in the state of California, once you separate from the household, not even just legally, what you got after that is yours. So he could open businesses and all of this, and it all belonged to him. So maybe, I don't know. I just don't think they're going to end up separated.
I don't think so either.
He said it's normal for Aquarius and Capricorn to bump heads. That is true. That is very true. Capricorns are selfish, though, a little bit. Sorry, y'all. They're selfish. They are. But yeah, Kathy and Rachel talk. Rachel don't want to be judged. I don't have much to say. Did you want to add anything to?
No, we can move past because that scene exhausted me. Either you want this man or you don't. So that's just
Lord help us. Another nothing scene. Bose and Keely found out that Bose, as an almost 50-year-old woman, her eggs are too old to be fertilized. So her and Keely were going through a fertility institute. I respect Bose for trying to show a Black doctor, but go to who's going to get you pregnant, because Kenya Moore found a way to have a baby at 49. Kim Fields, Halle Berry. There are lots of women that have had children in their 50s, past their 50s. I mean, there are women, I don't know why you want to, But there are women that are having kids in the way that they're having kids. I don't know, Bose, I feel for you, but when the doctor says consider using someone else's egg, consider using someone else's egg. And she's going through it, crying and stuff with Keely. And I was just looking like, what is going on with your wigs? This one was terrible. Her wig looked like Emily from 90 Day Fiance. Emma Aziad. Her wig was pulled down like to her forehead. And then the hunch was like way up there. I don't know if Bose just threw that on her head, but I guess we're going to see what their next steps are to have a baby. Keely, the way he handles this is going to tell me if he's straight or can swing both ways. That's all I'm going to say. What would you like to add?
I didn't know we was going there with it. Okay. Here's my thing. I felt for her. I did, because I understand if she truly does have a desire to have more kids with or without him. I understand this is hard for her, but what she has to understand is, ma'am, I don't know how many times we gonna go through this with you, because you have said you have had trouble conceiving, carrying, and delivering babies. So when you have it like that, maybe it is smart of you not only to have your own, but maybe try getting donors, because you have had trouble in your own medical history that you shared with us. Like, to me, I feel like if I know I'm having a hard time with something, the best thing I'm going to do is have plan A through D, because I know personally plan A was hard for me. So maybe it might be best to consider B, or maybe even C. And D would be okay, we'll just be happy.
I really feel like in situations like this, and I don't know why the Black community is like this, it's okay to adopt. It is. But I think this is also another reason why it's important that when you go to try to have a family with someone, it should be someone that you're married to or have at least known for longer than years, in my opinion, because having a child is not a small thing to do. I don't know. Get to know him better, Bose. Y'all can adopt or grab another egg. As your doctor said, you have your child. Keely's the one who she told us when her first season, the one that wanted her to go through this process because he wants a child of his own. So let him use his sperm to fertilize somebody else's egg and
right.
Go from there. And that's what she should have done in the first place. I don't know if she was trying to do this for a storyline, but it's too much. Kiwan, I agree with this. I'm tired of Bose using Black people when it benefits her. I'm tired of it too. Also, if you're going to represent Black people, represent us well. Hire the best Black designers, the best Black hairstylists, or the best African designers, or the best African. Lord, sound like somebody lost their catalytic converter and they driving by loud as hell. But she definitely, there's things that Bose can do to be better. Like, I understand we want to support people Black, but I'm not going to hire no Black hairstylist that got me looking like Bose. I said what I said. Didn't Kenya go get her egg from her cousin? No.
I don't remember that.
No, she
didn't. I remember she had one left, and I think that was the golden child. I remember that, but I don't remember her ever getting married.
She's thinking about Love and Hip Hop with Yandy, because we talked about this on this channel.
Yes, Yandy. Yandy was going to donate an egg to her cousin, Keisha. Yes. So that's maybe where you're thinking of, Shani.
Keisha ain't shit, by the way, but I digress. At this point, the wig is a friend of the show. The wig is not a friend of the show.
Which one? Shit.
The wig is that spirit in The Conjuring fucking with people when they sleep. That's what that wig is. That wig ain't nobody's friend. Hair looks synthetic and everything. Bose pulls her wig down too far, and Stacey doesn't pull it down far enough. Yeah, Stacey needs to just
Stacey doesn't wear lace fronts, which is like
crazy
to me, because you need to stop wearing.
Smart. You don't wear lace fronts, you keep your edges. Just saying.
But does she have hair? Is the question.
I'm sure Stacey has hair.
What is it, Stacey? I need you to wear some braids or something next season, and so we can see what your hair looks like.
You know whose hair I want to see? Karen Huger, because Neville Cameron's wig come off or needs to be adjusted on Potomac over the years. And it'd be way back there. You don't see nothing. It's almost like her forehead just carries. So I'm like, I feel like Karen got a little y'all remember the troll dolls from the 90s? I feel like she got a little piece of hair that just come up. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. Bose, you got enough money to buy an egg. Don't chicks be out here selling eggs, especially in California?
Yes,
egg ownership is actually really popular. There are huge agencies in the Bay Area. They be advertising on buses, on BART, on the local channels. I don't know what it is about California, but it's very common.
That's how some people pay to go to college. They sell them eggs.
I have a friend right now that just got matched. She's doing surrogacy for someone, but she was like, yeah, 9 months. She says she's going to get a lot of money. So
I know that's right. Go on, girl.
And her health care covered and food and all this stuff that I didn't even know came with it. I said, okay, girl, do you? But yeah, y'all. So Bose and Keely, I guess all we could do, we wish them the best. That's about it. We wish them the best.
We do.
Last thing we see is Doris, Sutton, and Rachel, all the mean rejects of not Salt Lake City, Lord, of Beverly Hills that are thinking they're giving us a show and not. Doris acknowledged that Sutton started all of this shit by being messy with her, which I appreciated. And she looked at Sutton and was like, and why were you quiet? You just sat there knowing that this girl said something about me and you brought it to me and you didn't say nothing. And Sutton just looked like, well, I want to be quiet. And then Sutton stands on what she told Dorit. And I'm like, well, it's too late for that, bitch. You should have done that at the table. But sure, let her get away with it, I suppose. Now, Amanda had an opinion pretty much on why the ladies are discussing things, because while they're meeting, Amanda and Kyle are going on a hike. Beautiful view. I don't know. Amanda says Doris didn't actually apologize. Kyle says that Doris is not hearing Amanda. I'm kind of annoyed with everything though, because Rachel made a comment that annoyed me as well, saying that she wishes that someone would just own their part and apologize, just own what you said and apologize. But the way that Rachel explained giving an apology kind of made it seem like she's the type of person who will just say sorry to shut you up and to get out of some stuff. Because she's like, just say sorry, then they can't argue back with you. People like you, Rachel, may be necessary for the show if you think that way, because that's going to bite her in the ass one day.
Yep.
Way. Especially if you're going to do reality TV, it's going to come back. But we can't say much about it now. But she does feel, Rachel, Doris, and Sutton, they feel like Amanda deflects and like she has taken on the persona and personality of her business, which is the manifesting, the counseling, the life coaching, which could kind of be true. But the episode essentially ends with Kyle or with Doris claiming that she has protected Kyle for many years because they get on the Kyle topic. And I'm like, Kyle was polite. You told that lady to shut the fuck up. You're wanting Kyle to make her situation messy so that she can defend your messy ass situation, which Dorit is giving Misery Loves Company. She is definitely giving that. But I felt like, Dorit, you're not giving us shit. You're an overrated housewife. What is it that you've protected her from years for? How? Who, what, when, where, why, and how? Dorit, I would love to know. You can't tell us that you got a weapon and then not show me the weapon. Like, I need to know what the hell you've been protecting about Kyle. Because if you're not going to tell us what it is and just going to be making this scene at that restaurant, then it's pointless. Did you feel the same, or did you?
I felt exactly the same. I want to know in more detail, what does that mean? Because we're all confused. We're all like, okay, so what did you protect her from? Was Morgan happening before her and Mo separated, allegedly? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, what are you trying to say, Dorit? You protected her for years. Just go ahead and say it. Like, at this point, like, it can't be much worse than what we're already thinking. So, hey, what is it?
Truth. Please just tell us or get off the fucking show, because bitch, you shouldn't have a job as quiet as it's kept. It's called privilege of clear. But that's pretty much it for this episode. We went a little bit longer, but that's because of the engagement, and I appreciate you guys for it. Beverly Hills is trying to give, but it's not giving what it normally would naturally, if that makes sense. But I'm going to keep recapping it because you guys are watching it, and I appreciate you for that. We will be heading over to cover the Valley Persian style after this live ends. Tomorrow, we do have a live stream, the Watch Your Best Friends live stream with Shayna_MCD as well as Kiwan JTV. We will be grilling James on lots of questions, playing a fun game of Marry, Fuck, Kill likely, learning some fun facts and things about Mardi Gras. It is Mardi Gras this year. Shout out to everybody in NOLA. And we're going to have a good time. So we will see you guys next time. Thank you, James. Adios. Like the video and remember your hug. Bye-bye.